All right, Libra, this is your reading. It's going to be really quick because I'm really hungry. And so let's hop into it. Now, this is, if you've done somebody wrong, I'm going to read it from this point of view right now. Okay. If you've done somebody wrong, Libra, it's time. Wheel of Fortune, it's time to move things forward. The Four of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, meaning that, you've rested on something long enough. You've healed, you've gained perspective, you've gained, your composure. And I think it's time to reach out to somebody. Emperor and the the High Priestess reversed. It's time to take control, take action. To speak, to say things that only you think. I think it's time to talk to, oh man, I think it's time to talk to someone who you might not be in communication with. You might have excommunicated someone from your life. This Queen of Swords here, okay. There might have been a fight. Maybe egos got in the way. Words were, I think, most definitely had. Egos were hurt. There has been an injustice done, and it's time, Libra. It's talked about. Let me see something real quick. I just want to see something real quick. That's what I thought. Okay. Definitely time to be discussed and talked about. Okay. Wait, stop. All my cords are falling. Come on now. All right, no more. Okay. Whew. All right. Queen of Wands. There is someone, if you're the one who did the wrong, then you see someone as the Queen of Wands, as someone is so beautiful. And here we are, Libra. Here you are, King of Swords, okay? Oh, but the Queen of Wands. Someone who's very attractive, very charismatic, who gets attention. This is a woman who lives her life. This is not someone who just waits for life to happen to her. She goes out and she gets it. She makes it happen for herself, okay? Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. To open it, you want to open up communication. Reach out to this woman and tell this woman something. Maybe that you figured out the problem. Maybe that you figured out the solution. I don't know. Maybe you're sorry. I don't know. But there's someone you want to talk to. Ten of Wands. Because you're burdened. You are burdened. You might be carrying a big load on your shoulders. Say, okay, if we look back on the other Libra readings, if you are the King of Swords here, the masculine energy, then you left your family, you left your home, the place where you had it all. You left them or her. You left something for something else. Well, that's because that your person wasn't good enough in your eyes. You didn't see them for who they are. Something new came into your path and you wanted to go play with it. So, you threw away everything you had with somebody and you picked up this new toy and, well, goddamn, if it ain't a big ass burden. Ten of Wands. Clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Something that is, you might have been betrayed, you might have been lied to. I think maybe you were used. Maybe you were somebody's piggy bank. Maybe you had to carry a relationship on your shoulders. You know what I mean? Maybe you had to be somebody's daddy. You had to take care of somebody. Because they didn't know how to take care of themselves. Maybe you're dealing with a very needy person or a very, I don't know. But this is a situation you want to walk away from. This is a black hole of emotion situation. Whatever you give to the situation, it's only just sucking the life out of you. And so here we are. Of course you want to come together. Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. Come back home where you had this love, where you felt love, where you felt appreciated, when you were something more than someone's, I don't know, dick or piggy bank, I don't know. I just say that because I don't, no, just, yeah. So here you are. I think you want to reach out and tell somebody that you want to work together with them, that you want to come back home to them, that you want to get this another try, but you're doing it with the Seven of Swords energy, meaning that you're telling somebody this. Maybe this is your ex-wife, since we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. These are the two divorcees, okay? Or just two people who are just not talking to each other. Two people who are being cold and distant to each other. But if you're talking to this person, it's like you gotta do it. It's like you're gonna be paranoid someone sees you. It's like you can't be seen. Seven of Swords is a very sneaky, deceptive card. And look at him, he's walking towards something and he's looking back to make sure no one is following him, to make sure no one sees him. So I think when you tell somebody that you're sorry, that I love you, I don't know, let's make this work, you're doing it behind someone else's back. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nine of Swords, but this is, you need to stop feeling like this. You need to get this from off your shoulders. You need to maybe confess this. You are full of anxiety. Maybe you are feeling shameful for what you've done. Maybe you are feeling guilty for what you've done. It hasn't been fun for you. Not at all, not at all. I know, I see this. But you need to tell your person, your ex-wife perhaps, this Queen of Swords, that you are stuck. You don't know what to do. You're in a situation, you're obliged to somebody now. You might have had a baby with somebody, I don't know, or somebody's kid might be calling you daddy, or I really don't know. Why are you stuck? You fill in the blanks. You tell me. But this is being obligated to something, being tied to something, being bound to something, but you're not really. You just think that, okay? You're letting yourself think that. You're letting your doubts, your fears, other people's expectations, opinions keep you bound, tied, blindfolded. But here you are, the Dark Night of the Soul, along with the Eight of Cups. This is some energy, man. Being emotionally overwhelmed, emotionally drained of bruh. You might be in the poorhouse. You might feel like, you just want to get down on your knees. And please, can I come home? Will you please forgive me? I would give anything just to come back, just to be in here just one more time. Eight of Cups. And this is, someone leaving. Perhaps an empty, lonesome. Eight of Cups twice. And here someone's walking away. This deck, walking towards. So someone is walking, you're walking where we at. You want to walk towards somebody. I didn't clarify. Did I clarify this? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. But this is obviously, you are obligated to something. You could be in the poorhouse. You could be feeling soulless. You could be feeling so tired and so drained and like you have nothing, and even your soul is empty. Like there is no sunshine. There is no happiness. There's nothing good. You want to leave where you're at. You want to leave where you are at because it is a burden. Again, you might have been lied to, you might have been cheated on, you might have been used, you might have been manipulated. Heavy, heavy burden. But here's the thing, Libra. If you're the one who's done this to somebody, in a way, justice is being served. So if you ever wonder, if this is all resonates with you, if you're having a really shitty time right now in your life, masculine, King of Swords energy, or it could be the feminine, it could go either way. If you're having a really bad time in your life right now, justice for what you've put another person through. Because you dropped, again, let me talk about this. I want to say this again. You once had this Ten of Cups. You had the place where you could call home, the place where you were comfortable, the place where you were loved and appreciated, but you let it go. You dropped it. On purpose. Because maybe you wanted to fuck something, I don't know. Here we have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Page of Pentacles clarified with death and strength. So, might be dealing with the Scorpio, might be dealing with the Leo, or, this could be one person that has this in their chart or your chart. Yeah. But there is someone who's trying to walk out of this. Someone who's trying to leave this, and I think responsibly, because this, whatever this person, all of this has changed them. It has been a very difficult situation for them. Something, they had to pull, use strength and, restraint maybe, You know, many times they might even want to murder somebody because of how, I don't know. I could only imagine what all this is. But someone learned. They changed. This death course is nothing but transformation. And it was a very hard lesson here. They had to tame their urges. And the Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords reversed. I think they just want to end this cycle. They want to come back and fix this. At the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Cups. Love. So, Libras. To me, sounds like, it's time, I think, for you to talk to somebody who you have wronged. And Libra, or if you're the one was wrong, then I think you will be getting a message from somebody soon. Alright? So if you get a message from somebody soon, be compassionate. I mean, this person fucked up big time. They know it. But don't let that get to your head. Don't let that affect you. Just be your compassionate self and, see what happens.